Have you ever written lyrics and wondered what they'd sound like as a fully produced song? In this video, I'll show you exactly how to turn your lyrics into music using SUNO AI.
He wakes up before the clock with his shoes on and his coffee hot. He kisses your forehead, granting peace, and goes out to find what he lacks.
Welcome to Rosemary Music. The song clips you just heard were created without instruments, without a recording studio, and without any songwriting experience, just with the power of artificial intelligence. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the exact process I used to create these songs and the key settings that made all the difference in the final results. By the end of this video, you'll know how to turn a simple idea into a complete song with vocals, lyrics, and a professional quality sound, even if you've never created music before. I'll walk you through the entire process, how to write the right prompts, generate your song with SUNO AI, and fine-tune it until it sounds just the way you imagined. SUNO is an AI-powered music creation tool that can generate complete songs in just seconds, including vocals, melody, and style. The best part? You don't need any instruments, recording studio, or music production skills to get started. You can use SUNO directly from your web browser through its official website. You'll find the link in the description below. SUNO operates under a subscription model, offering both paid plans and a free plan that you can use to get started. The free plan is limited in the number of songs you can create per day, but it is still enough to experiment and learn how the tool works. Regarding usage rights, it is important to know that with the free plan, you typically do not have the commercial exploitation rights over the music generated. This means you should not monetize those songs on platforms such as YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Music. To use the music for commercial purposes, SUNO requires a paid subscription, such as the Pro plan or higher. In that case, the songs created while the subscription is active can be used commercially. In other words, you can monetize your creations as long as they were generated during an active subscription period. Before entering SUNO, we should already have a clear idea of what we want to create as a song. Ideally, you should already have the lyrics written, and if possible, have the musical style defined as well. For example, rock, romantic, bachata, salsa, merengue, or any other style depending on your preference. Currently, I am using SUNO's Pro plan, so in this video, I will not be showing the free plan. However, don't worry because the creation process is exactly the same in both versions. Notice that SUNO's menu is located on the left side of the screen where you can see all the available features. Today, we will use the option called Create to open the music creation tool. This is SUNO's music creation panel, which we will be using in this video. Here we find the lyrics section where we enter the song's lyrics. There is also the style section where we define the musical styles we want our song to have. Next, we find an additional options section that allows us to give SUNO more instructions to refine the final result. Within these options, we can exclude styles that we don't want to appear in our song, select the vocal gender, which defines the type of voice the AI will use. In this case, vocal gender refers to the type of voice, male or female, that will perform the song. It does not refer to the musical genre, but rather to the timbre and tone of the main voice. Typical options include female, a female voice generally higher pitched and softer, and male, a male voice, deeper or more powerful. SUNO automatically chooses the type of voice when vocal gender is not selected. It is important to understand that this is not a fixed rule. Even if you select an option, the final result may vary depending on the musical style, the lyrics, and the generation model. We also find the weirdness option, which controls how experimental or unconventional the AI-generated song will be. There is low weirdness, which is more commercial, predictable, and structured music. Example, a typical pop structure, safe melodies, and more standard vocals. Then there is medium weirdness, which equals a balance between creativity and control. Example, it keeps a song-like structure but includes small creative twists. Then there is the high weirdness, which is a more experimental, unexpected, or creative results. An example would be unexpected changes, mixed styles, unusual vocals or melodies, and more artistic or even chaotic sounds. How you could use it in your case. If you want radio style / YouTube / commercial songs, use the low or medium. If you want something more creative or surprising for artistic content, try high. Next, we find the style influence option, which is also a key setting because it determines how closely SUNO follows the style we write in the prompt. Low style influence. SUNO has more creative freedom and may deviate from the style you wrote. Result, more surprise, less control. Medium style influence. A balance between your idea and SUNO's creativity. Result, fairly close to what you requested, but with variations. High style influence. SUNO strictly follows the style you wrote. Result, more faithful to your prompt, but also more predictable. In my experience, truly understanding how these elements work is key to achieving exactly the result you are looking for. And finally, we have the field where we write the song title. Now, we are going to create a song starting from the lyrics. I will use a song called The Fathers Are Not Made of Paper. I'm going to paste my song lyrics into the lyrics field, and I will also paste the musical style I want into the style field. I will select female as the vocal gender, and I will set both weirdness and style influence to medium values. Now let's see what we get. We now have the result of our song. SUNO creates 2 versions of the song for each attempt. Let's listen to them. Okay.
He wakes up before the clock with his shoes on and his coffee hot. He kisses your forehead, granting peace, and goes out to find
it's good so
what
far.
he lacks. He is a son, he is a brother, he is the one who cares.
I like the pacing.
He's the hand that grips yours.
Alright, let's move it along a bit further.
But
Oh,
they are the weight of the light
okay, that was
on the
unexpected.
table. They carry the world so that you can be happy. Fathers, the love that never fades.
I like this one.
His back hurts too, and so does his pride. Sometimes he cries in the shower quietly.
Alright, so let's move it along for time's sake over here.
And be happy.
A high-pitched tone here
They
at
go
the
to
end.
sleep very late. They were bothered to build a life with their sweat.
I can see it's transitioning from energetic to soft and quiet, so that's a good combination.
They carry the world so that you can be happy. They go to sleep very late. They wake up very early. Your path, their dream, your love, their legacy.
Alright, now the second one. Moving it along.
He wakes up before the clock with his shoes on and his coffee hot. He kisses your forehead, granting
It's
peace.
not as,
and goes out to find what
this
he
part
lacks.
feels a bit more,
He is a son, he is a brother.
a bit, this part right there, you can feel the difference between it. It's just like a bit not as soft as the other one, but the pacing is a bit different. So yeah.
He is the one who cares, he's the hand that grips yours, the one who will not yield even when
Moving along.
they are no superhero. They are fathers who build a love with their sweat.
Again, very high pitched.
They are the weight of the light on the table. They carry the world so that you can be happy. Fathers, the love that never fades.
Moving it along.
Stand that the best father is the one who never lets go. If he fails today, tomorrow he tries pain. But today I sing for those who want to be an
Yeah, that's the female vocal gender right there with the high pitched. Alright, so let's.
But they are infinite in their
Yep.
love.
Oh.
made of paper. They are men of the earth with fear always faithful. They don't have a cape, they are no superhero. They are folks who build a love with their sweat. They are the weight of the light on the table. They carry the world so that you can be happy. They go your love, their legacy.
Well, I was going for the first one at first. I was like, yeah, this one's better. Until I got to the outro on the second one. And then I'm like, wow. So yeah, I like the second one more. It's just like, it was a bit louder and more energetic at the end for the outro there. And the first one, it was more energetic at the beginning. I think that's the difference there. So yeah. Both of them were great, but I liked the second one better. Before we finish, I want you to keep something very important in mind. The first version of a song is almost never perfect. Don't be afraid to regenerate the song, adjust the style, modify the lyrics, or change some of the parameters until you get the result you are looking for. Creating music with artificial intelligence also involves experimentation. It is a trial and error process, very similar to what happens in any music production. And best of all, you don't need to know how to play instruments or have composition skills to create something like this. The key lies in the instructions you give to the tool. The clearer you are about the musical style, the motion you want to convey, and the type of voice you're looking for, the better the results will be. If you're interested in learning how to create music and videos with artificial intelligence step by step, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and like this video. This series is just getting started, and together we will go through the entire process so you can create your own music videos from scratch. See you in the next video.